Hi everybody, welcome back to GearGossip. Today it's not about a box with a lot of tubes in it that glow and make noise. It's about an acoustic guitar called the H-WS1000N2 by Rainsong Guitars, a manufacturer which is famous for building guitars not of precious woods straight from the rainforest, but from carbon fiber. It looks like this. That's the box. Black and also a little bit of black. And I give you the rundown from the top to the bottom. I can see my studio. We start at the top with a headstock, tuning pegs, and graphite also. Further down we have the neck, which is not too heavy, not too broad, just a good neck, and fretwork that is really, really, really nice. Then we have the body, of course, that is also made of carbon fiber and that is a little bit rounded off here, so it doesn't hurt the rib cage too much. And at the bottom we have the pickup. No, that's just the socket. The pickup is a Fishman prefix plus T. I guess plus T means plus tuner, which is working also when there's no cable in there, which is a plus. So that's the pickup. Bass, mids, semi-parametric, treble, brilliance, and the notch filter, and the volume, surprise. And another rarity, second, running out of words. So much for the basic features, which are common to any other acoustic guitar, I guess. The main point is, of course, the material, which is carbon. One thing that is remarkable about carbon is it's a lot harder than wood, which results into the guitar is harder. Yeah, withstanding taking the rigors of the road much better than wood, which you can see by taking it out of the box from the retailer, and it's in tune. I didn't tune this thing the whole time that I had it standing here playing, showcasing, rehearsal. No trouble. Another part that I want to point out is nobody has to go to the rainforest and chop some precious woods. No, it's just made from oil. While oil isn't exactly green economy, I say as long as you don't burn it, it's okay. Another advantage of carbon is the weight. This guitar is incredibly light in comparison to my other guitars. I guess you've grown impatient, which is understandable by now. But before we talk about sound, which we won't do, we will just hear the guitar. Please keep in mind, this is the H series, the hybrid series. H, no? This means it's not purely made from carbon, it's made from glass fiber also, which is supposed to result in a more mellow tone. They call it the mellow blend, as opposed to the classical Rainsong guitar. Keep in mind, please. To make things a little bit more comparable, we compare. I compare to my other guitars. For example, all mahogany M-style Lakewood. All mahogany, just about $2,000 right now. And soggy, old, worn-out strings. The stuff that you find in any good guitar store. My weapon of choice for live gigs. Rosewood, spruce, a really, really good dreadnought. It's not for sale. And the third guitar is the Rainsong. And I recorded all the stuff with this. A Shure VP88 stereo microphone, because I think acoustic guitars sound much more natural when they're recorded in stereo. Here we go. So that's the first impression. Treble, 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 harmonics, and a good deal of bass and thunder, and a good punchy attack, full frequencies, boom. A little bit like a piano around your neck, but now for a little bit more detail. As you've already heard a lot of treble, it sometimes sounds a little bit as if somebody is playing along with a 12 string with the upper strings. And all these harmonics really come out if you play something with a lot of fifths. Oh, I hate English sometimes. Yeah, like these examples. One of the properties of these Rainsong guitar is that no frequency dies off, including the harmonics. It's a little bit distracting at times because you think, oh, I'm not fretting properly, it's just rattling. No, it's not. That's the harmonics that keep wobbling you around. You really feel the harmonics through your fingers, the sound of your strings that you just don't hear on wooden guitars. And of course, the sustain is epic. The sound is even across the whole fretboard, no dead spots whatsoever. It doesn't matter if you're playing down or up. It's, yeah, the same good sound throughout the neck. The best part for me is the dynamic. Well, the output of this guitar is tremendous anyway, but the trebly content when you're playing very low, and then the build-up when you really dig in, this guitar doesn't give in a bit. My mahogany guitar, if you really dig in, it goes blah, because it just can't withstand the vibration of the string. The carbon guitar says, okay, I admit it, I'm a fan. Let's just listen to some more examples, and then comes the verdict. Oh, just a minute, I almost forgot the piezo, the pickup. While I usually think that piezo pickups transform any sort of esoteric, exotic woods, blah blah blah, high-end acoustic guitar into a mediocre cardboard box, well, we need them live, and this thing is made of carbon and something completely different, blah blah blah. Maybe we are surprised. Let's just listen to it. Everything middle, and here we go. Surprise, it's a piezo. And I hope it's pronounced that way. but you still have the properties that you're used from the acoustic side, the attack and the sustain. A little bit more treble, maybe. Well, that's a whole bunch of trouble, but it doesn't get annoying, which is good news. More bass. Maybe the other way, mids in, treble gone. So far so good, not all that bad. A lot of attack, a lot of treble that you can dial in without getting annoying. And with that attack and this full frequency response, bomb, well, it's sort of a weapon around your neck. But it's still a piezo. Back to acoustics. So much for me and the Rainsong H-WS1000N2. Thank you, marketing guys. Well, I already said that I'm a fan, but I have to point out two more things. If I was on the prowl for a guitar primarily for gigging, I'd look no further. These are the sonic properties that I'm looking for. The piano around the neck. It's that way. If you're not into this sort of sound, it's not for you. It's pretty clear. If somebody really manages to crunch this thing, which I seriously doubt, get the next one. Because it's man-made. It's not wood. You don't have to go shopping for 20 other guitars that might sound good, because wood changes. Carbon doesn't. The next H-WS1000N2 will sound pretty much identical. What more can I say?